10th of May and attacked 3 male worshippers, one of whom later died of his injuries. Well, some rooms and a library were also set alight at the mosque. Some other news, the Constitutional Court has upheld a High Court ruling on reporting sexual offences. Until now, the law did not allow for sexual abuse victims to lay criminal charges 20 years or more after the abuse. Well, the ruling relates back to a case dating to the 1970s. 8 women accused businessman Sidney Frankel of abusing them when they were children. They were between the ages of 6 and 15 when the alleged assaults took place. In 2012, as adults, they began to open criminal cases against Frankel and also filed civil suits against him. Well, anyone who wants to have their say on expropriation of land without compensation has less than 24 hours to file their written submission to Parliament. Well, Friday is the deadline to comment on the proposal of the constitutional amendment. The Institute for Race Relations says that tens of thousands of South Africans have endorsed its submission opposing the amendment. The Freedom Front Plus will be delivering more than 100,000 submissions to the Joint Constitutional Review Committee.
More than 100,000 submissions collected by the Freedom Front Plus will be delivered to the offices of the Joint Constitutional Review Committee. Added to this pile, the more than 34,000 submissions opposing the amendment collected by the Institute for Race Relations. The Institute, in a statement, says it will propose constructive measures to achieve long overdue land reform. The Freedom Front Plus and the IRR believe land reform is important, but neither believe expropriation without compensation is the answer.
If the President is realistic in that sense, he'll find that landowners will be accommodative, people will be, across the board, will be happy to assist in that process. But if you start off with the idea of I'm going to take people's property without any compensation, people will resist. It's just normal. Who's going to give his property voluntarily and say, you just take my property?
The party says this campaign is supported by people from different backgrounds. Both the FF Plus and the IRR say expropriation infringes on property owner rights and has financial implications on the economy. The Congress of the People will hold a press briefing on Friday to update on how many submissions they've received opposing the proposed amendment. The Constitutional Review Committee will only comment on the submissions after Friday's deadline. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.
Well, news abroad now. Today marked the last day for Zimbabwe.